Okay, I have to give a warning here. Even though my other videos haven't exactly been the safest for work because of how much I tend to swear in them, seriously, this video is not safe for work or any sort of polite company. Do not watch this video in view of others. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima and I'm here taking a look at Senran Kagura Bon Appetit. I'm sorry this has taken as long as it has, but my health hasn't been that great to me lately, and frankly it's still not the best, so if I feel the need to stop halfway through this video I might have to, but whatever. We're just gonna hop straight in. As you can see here, I've only played about an hour and 10 minutes of this, but frankly that's all I really need. I can't imagine needing much more to figure out more of the game. So here we are. First thing I'm gonna do is the usual thing we usually do, go check the settings. Couple of nice settings here, but nothing that's really out of the ordinary for a rhythm game. We've got the library, which is just holds the gallery of pictures that you can get. Wrong button. It just holds the gallery of pictures you can get. Hello, Katsuragi. Very unladylike. You've got all the music. You've got voice packs for characters that you have finished the story modes for. Look at all these bloody voices. Unfortunately, they don't give you the English subtitles for any of this, so this is actually kind of useless to anyone who doesn't understand Japanese. You've also got your typical score page. Look at some of these goddamn song names. I'll sucker down my octopus balls. Oh, I didn't see that. That's fucking ridiculous. Wow. I mean, so some of this, one sweet succulent ramen, special gift for a second. Yeah, but I'll sucker down my octopus balls. Was the translator high when he wrote that? That's insane. But anyway, here we also have, surprise, surprise, a dressing room. The one character I've actually finished story mode with, Katsuragi. You can put any outfit you want on them, so as you can see here, I'm actually wearing Asuka's apron at this point, but you can change this. Yeah, moving the right analog stick makes the boobs jiggle like nothing I've ever seen. But anyway, you pick whatever uniform you like. You can also press square to do the full screen sort of thing. Where's my microphone? Oh, I gotta turn my microphone on for this. It is on. That's problematic. Never mind then. So yeah, as you can see, you can just take a look at what they do while they're in the dressing room and cooking and stuff like that. And of course, this wouldn't be a Senran Kagura game if you couldn't do this. Yup. She's the one who likes molesting pretty much every girl in this game, and yet, for some reason, she doesn't like it happening to herself. That's a bit of an oddity. I say the word molesting like it's a bad thing in this game, but frankly, everything in this game is so lighthearted, it's hard to think of it that way. Anyway, we're gonna take a look at the story mode for the majority of this video, or at least the one that I've actually finished, because I know it's at least lighthearted enough not to really spoil that much or do anything, because actually there's not really that much spoiling in this game. But anyway, I'm going to explain arcade mode and free mode. Arcade mode, you play 5 or 6 levels, can't remember the exact amount, and then you can go on the online leaderboards. Free mode, just play any song you like with any character you like, doesn't really matter. Not really that much else to it, so we'll just go hit the story mode. Every character has their own story mode with an intro cutscene, an ending cutscene, and a mid-story cutscene. I've only finished Katsuragi's on easy, because I really didn't have that much time or focus on my hands to actually finish a story mode in this, and I can't imagine any of these stories being different. You might wonder what these ones are on the side here, they're all locked, but I'll explain them when I get to them. So we're going to play Katsuragi's story on normal, and I'm going to let the story cutscene play out a bit here.
一つだけ何でも願いが叶う秘伝忍法書だって。ありがとう、ありがとう。桂木、考えるな、感じろ。おっぱい、おっぱい、おっぱい、ありがとう、ありがとう、おっぱい。プニプニ、ポチャポチャ。あたいは大会に優勝する。そしてなる。おっぱいハーレム王にあたいはなる。
Queen of the Hooters Harem. This is... Yeah.
私の相手は桂木ね。かかってらっしゃい。
合格だ。大きいだけが全てじゃない。いろいろな形や大きさがあっていいものだ。未来、あんたをあたいの楽園に迎えるぞ。さあ。
何よ、何の話なのよ。
安心しな。あたいの楽園にお前を笑う者はいない。あたいは全ての女体を受け入れ、全ての女体をめでる。さあ、こっちへ来るんだ。
全ての女体を受け入れる。侵入でも OK。
その通り。何も恐れることはない。世界は一つ、おっぱいは一つ。ワンフォアオール、オールフォアワン。
なんだかよくわからないけど心が揺れる。でもダメ、やっぱりダメ。私はこの大会で優勝するんだ。あんたの口車なんかに乗らないんだから。
Alright, so we're actually onto the cooking part of the game now. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, this is even more fan-servicey than Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus, by far. I mean, holy crap. It is much, much more fan-servicey. We'll just skip this is quite unnecessary. This is just ridiculous. Seriously. Alright, so we're on to the actual rhythm part of the game now. So it's a rhythm game. You just press the buttons when they come across the screen. Pretty damn simple, really. I mean, there is more to it. There's this, for example. That was a secret ninja R, but unfortunately I screwed it up. Basically, it gives you more points while it's in effect, but if you miss a single note, it turns off. Okay, so I won the first battle, and her clothes start coming off, because, yep, this is definitely Senran Kagura. So I've completed one side of the heart. I wonder if I can get the second side of it in the third segment. So every level is separated into 3 segments. And depending on how well you do in all 3, depends on who wins the cook-off. Unfortunately, I don't really get a sense of the actual competition. If you get what I mean when I say that. I mean, it's supposed to be a cook-off, but other than the camera slowly changing in the background, there's no real sense of competition. Because you don't interact with the other player in any other way. It's just trying to beat the meter by not missing. It's not like they... Whoops, I just completely screwed up there. There's no interaction between the two cook-offs. Like, there's no power-ups. It's just trying to get the meter higher by making sure you don't miss. Which is a shame. Feels like a missed opportunity. Also could have used it to make a multiplayer mode, because this game doesn't have multiplayer, it's just an online high scoreboard. Okay, we're done. Unfortunately, I didn't get the heart filled up, and I didn't get a perfect victory, but... It's just no goddamn contest. And here comes some of the silliest animation. Oh no, I guess he doesn't do it unless you get a perfect win. Oh, by the way, for absolutely no reason, motion sensor. And cutscene.
この大会に優勝して秘伝忍法書を手に入れたら迎えに来る。楽しみに待っているんだぞ、未来。
わかったわ。
まず一つ目のおっぱい予約完了。なる。おっぱいハーレム王に値はなる。さあ、次のおっぱい、カモン。どれがいいかな。
You get more dressing room components, the more levels you can... God damn! Again, the fan service in this game is just about 10 grades above what Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus was. Unfortunately, there's only 10 songs in the game, or at least 11 by... Is it 11 or 10? 10 or 11, one or the other. And for $15, that's a little bit much for me, especially since they're going to actually sell the second half of the game as a separate DLC pack. Because it introduces all the characters from Shinobi Versus. You just get the base characters from the first Senran Kagura game, just from the very start. So you have to pay $30 to get all the characters, which is about 22 songs. At least 20. And I don't know, $30 just seems a bit too much for this for me. Because all you get, really, is... All you really get is just 20 songs, right? And the story modes go for about 5 songs, so you're replaying, like... You're constantly replaying the same songs over and over again, which really doesn't sound like the best idea to me. And not to mention the arcade mode, which just has you play 5 or 6 songs to try and get a high score. And the way the story modes are laid out, it feels like that they were more designed for it to be played with 3 songs instead of 5, because you play 5 songs. You start off with just 1 song, right? And that one song has a story cutscene at the beginning and end. Then you go 2 battles with no... What's the word I'm looking for? Then you go 2 battles with no story cutscenes at all. Then the 4th battle comes along and it's just got a tiny story cutscene. Then there's the final battle, which actually does have a story cutscene and then an ending cutscene. It feels like battles 2 and 3 don't really need to be in there, and it would actually help the longevity of the game. If they shortened the story modes to 3 songs each, so it didn't feel like you were constantly... playing the same songs over and over again. I'm waiting for that heart to come up. So that heart has 2 halves to it. I was wondering if I was going to be able to pull it off in medium, but I actually did, which was pretty damn impressive of me. Especially when I'm actually trying to talk over this bloody game. So if you get both a really high combo and really high accuracy, or something like that, hitting that heart will get you a nice thing to look at, which is a real pain in the ass to actually look at, because, I mean, imagine looking at that while trying to do this in the front, and this is just medium. Then again, I am trying to talk over it, and I suck at that, but you never know. I wonder if that counts as a perfect. I don't think it does, unfortunately. So I guess my main problem with this... Jesus Christ. I guess my main problem with this game is that it lacks the longevity that it really needs at a decent price. I mean, if at 20 bucks you got both the normal pack and the crossover pack from the Shinobi Versus character. Oh, here we go. Crazy animation. I quite like these. These are insane. I imagine that if you could buy both packs for 20 bucks and have like 20 songs, I feel like that would be a bit more worth it than the 30 bucks they're asking. At 30 bucks for both the packs, it feels like it's more catered towards the real fans of the series. And by fans of the series, I mean fans of fan service. Nevertheless, I did actually manage to win that though, which is quite nice. Yep. Did well enough to get us stripped. I wonder if this actually counts as a perfect victory. It was a B. So I got different lingerie and... Yep, it counted as a perfect victory, so I get to show this off. Look at that! Goodness gracious. And every single goddamn character has one of these. I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer at the beginning of the video. Do not watch this at work and make sure your pants are very tightly belted on. Look at this. Look at that face. My god. Senran Kagura doesn't take it up to 11, it takes it up to 500. This is insane. I'm amazed at some of this crap. I've seen a few of those, and they're all just as unbelievable as that. The fact that Xseed managed to get this out on the PlayStation Store absolutely amazes me. It's all about the fan service with Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus, really. If your favorite part of Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus was the gameplay, Bon Appetit probably won't satisfy you. However, it takes the fan service in such a heavy direction that I would have never expected from Senran Kagura, or pretty much any other game that actually made it out onto the PlayStation Store. It's kind of insane. To be fair though, the game itself is fairly enjoyable. Although the 15 bucks for 10 songs that you have to replay over and over in order to finish the story mode is a little bit much for me personally. I swear I pressed down twice there. It's fun to watch. I swear, Senran Kagura just has this way of making animations really fun to look at. I don't know what it is about it. I would recommend it if you are a fan of the series because of the fan service and not because of the gameplay. But that's pretty much all I'd recommend it to. Because if you didn't like the fan service, you're definitely not going to like the fan service in this game. At least it's got a decent amount of challenge. Music's not that bad either. I'm gonna stop now, because I've shown off 3 of the songs, and there's only 11 in the game, so I don't really want to go showing too much of it off. Here we go again. Oh, I love this. A giant squid! It's just so bloody random. You can try all you like, but but that ain't gonna stop it. Wow, that was terrible. That was goddamn terrible. God, I can imagine some people being hurt so badly by this game. Oh, look! More motion sensor. Nonsense. Touchscreen doesn't work though. What a shame. Yay, rank A, and here we go with another perfect victory. I just... This music too, god damn. That's enough of that. So I will go back to the main menu and sum up my thoughts on this, because I don't want to spoil what happens, but it's basically exactly what you can expect. One of these buttons is fast forward. Yeah, triangle. Come on, light up, please. Thank you. Alright, so let's exit this. Story modes are basically arcade modes now I think about it. And arcade mode is its own thing. But anyway, Senran Kagura Bon Appetit takes the fan service to a level I never thought possible. Pairs it with a decent rhythm game, but the lack of songs outside of buying the second DLC pack, which will bring the game to like $30 for 20 songs, is just a little bit too expensive for me. Heavily recommended for fans of the fan service of the series. For those of you looking for a good rhythm game, you might want to pick up DJ Max Technica Tune or Moosync or Sidus Lambda instead. But there is nothing entirely wrong with this game. It's just a little bit thin on the ground. And you know the drill. You're not going to like it if you don't like fan service. So, yeah. That's pretty much all I've got to say about that. Hopefully you can determine whether or not you like this game from this video that I've just done. Yeah, this is available for $15 or the regional equivalent. And there'll be a DLC pack coming out week after next for another $15. It doubles the character roster and song roster. So yeah, that was a look at Senran Kagura Bon Appetit. This has been Blade Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.